Okay, hello Arabs, mga Arabs. Just uploaded the video and continue watching the training for the scissor left naman. Okay, let's go watch. Babayral na to.
They draw a line across and that's poured off. And again, if the cotter pin is not in the wheel, guys, we cannot use it, okay, guys? If the cotter pin's not in the wheel, so that's going to stop the nut from backing off. But if all of that checks out okay, it's the same for all the wheels, okay, guys? When it comes to the engine compartment on this one, same thing, guys. We're making sure the compartment's dry, all the lines are hooked up, no coating is missing off any of the lines, and again, no leaks. Hydraulic fluid in the proper operating range. Again, any of our equipment, guys, we want to familiarize ourselves with the instructional decals on there. Red's danger, orange warning, yellow's caution, and green's instructional. From there, guys, I'm going to lift the scissor up. So guys, I always put the brake rod down when I'm inspecting this. This is for the mechanics. They put it down when they're working on it. I always put it down just in case. I don't want the scissor coming down, crashing on top of me. So what we're looking for here at the size of the scissor, we're making sure that no rollers are binding or getting hung up anywhere. Also, no pins or bolts are missing. No cracks in the structure. Again, no bolts are missing. Hydraulic cylinders, guys, it's the same deal. No moisture around. A little bit of a sweat, a little bit of oil on the shaft, no problem. Oil leaking down the shaft or on the platform, guys. We're not going to use the equipment. Also, guys, another thing that we're looking for here too, engineering decal and periodical inspection as well, okay? If all of that checks out okay, guys, I'm going to get us to come around to the back here. Like I mentioned in class, the passenger deck is always on the entrance of the equipment. So again, we're going to take a look at that. I'm going to bring our attention down here now, guys. So that's that plug I was talking about. This is the one that gives power to the platform. Also, what we've got here is our manual brake release. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where you do have to use the manual brake release, that means your unit has lost power, okay? If that does happen, I suggest you have something big close by like a forklift, okay? Because once you release the brakes manually, you cannot re-engage them again until the unit has power. So these machines, again, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 pounds. If you're on any type of a grade, either you're going to be chasing the machine or the machine's going to be chasing you, okay? Again, you cannot re-engage the brakes again until it has power. So forklift is going to be your best option. Just pick it up and get it out of the way, okay, guys? Other than that, if all of that checks out okay, we're going to make sure that the stairs are stable, and then we're going to get ourselves moving around to the other side. Again, underneath, guys, we're going to make sure no rollers are getting hung up. All the bolts are tight. No snap rings are missing. There's no cracks in the structure. Wheels, it's always going to be the same thing all the way around. Cotter pins are in there. The nut's not off the line. Inside this compartment, guys, this is where our batteries are going to be. So a few things about the batteries. This is what we want it ideally to look like. We want to make sure the batteries are secure. Also, cables are connected. No coating is missing off any of the cables. No cables exposed. If you've got a bit of moisture on top of the battery, a bit of a sweat, a bit of moisture running down, no big deal, safe to operate. What you're looking for, guys, any major cracks in the battery, fluid leaking out, fluid pooling on the ground, we're not going to operate it, okay? If we are going to open up the cells and look inside, gloves and safety goggles on, okay, guys? When we're looking at our water levels, these really don't come with indicators. What we are looking at inside the cell, it's going to look like a piece of paper, sort of folded up or crumpled up like an accordion. As long as the water's covering that, you're good. If the water is below that and you have to top it off a little bit of tap water, no problem. If it's significantly low, however, then it's going to be a hydrochloric acid distilled water mix. We want to have the full chemistry suit on for that, okay guys? Gloves, goggles, and the apron. In most cases, it's going to be the mechanics that are going to do it. We're just going to identify that it's like that. However, if we do find ourselves in that situation, that's what we want to do. Also, when it comes to charging the batteries, if your water level's low, no problem. Go ahead and plug it in and charge them. It's the operation, guys. If your water level is low, what's going to happen? The batteries are going to get hot. They're going to get hotter yet, and then potentially could catch fire, okay? When we're checking our batteries, if you guys are using the same machine every day, once a week, every 7 days is good. If it's summertime, maybe every 5 days, hotter temperatures can evaporate a bit quicker. But other than that though, guys, if you've never used the equipment before, never operated it, definitely want to check it out, okay? Other than that though, if all that looks good, we're gonna close it up. Plugging it in right here for charging the battery. Like I said, it's different on this machine. Again, I'm gonna bring us around to this side, guys. We're just gonna make sure no wires are hanging down, no looms, everything's tight, nothing's binding anywhere. But other than that, if that looks good, guys, we're pretty much good to go there. What I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna raise the scissor up. So I don't usually do it like this. I usually do it with the pop rod on, but I want us to give us all a good look at it. So guys, this is our slope warning device, okay? How we want to check the slope warning device, the best way to check it is run it up a slope that's 5 degrees or more. The alarm will sound and it will limit the usage of the machine, okay? If you're not in that situation, like we are here on this smooth level ground, this is the way you're going to check it. You're gently going to grab the side of it, pull it over, and then gently let it go, okay? What you don't want to do is you don't want to grab it, you don't want to yank it over and then let it go, okay? What's going to happen there, it's going to get knocked out of calibration. It's going to think it's on a slope even when you're sitting on level ground like this. Then we got to call the mechanic over and recalibrate it, okay guys? So what we want to do, gently pull it over and then let it go just like that, okay guys? We want to identify our capacity plate too as well there. It's going to be legible. If we can't read it, we can't use the machine. If it's missing, we can't use the machine. That's right. Yeah. So what we're going to do here too as well, guys, let's say the operator gets into trouble, we got to get him down. We're going to pull our auxiliary lowering and down it straight down. Also guys, you'll notice it's going to disengage our stabilizer, our pothole protectors here. It's just a manual function. The scissor just sits on 2 pins. When the scissor comes off of it, they pop out. When the scissor sits back on top of them, they're kept on there. Now, a couple things I want to say about this guy. One thing, he's not always here. Sometimes you might find him in between the stairs at the back, okay guys? But if he is here, if you guys are ever working really close to walls, painting, putting in a window, whatever you're doing, make sure this guy is to the outside, okay? If you're too close to the wall and you do get into trouble, it might be hard for a worker to get in there and let you go, okay? So you always want that guy to the outside, okay? Other than that though, guys, if you walk around, all that checks out okay, you're pretty much good to go. From there, you can go ahead and check your platform controls. So, one thing I want to mention, guys, about, again, equipment operation, if you've got platform controls, in-cab controls, whatever it is, scissor lift, boom lift, excavator, forklift, whatever, you always want to operate that equipment from inside the equipment, never from outside, okay? But I'm going to do it right now just for the demonstration. So what are we looking for here, guys? Hold to run. We want to make sure it drives, right? Forward, backwards. We want to make sure that it steers. We want to make sure that the scissor goes up. Make sure it comes down. Also, guys, want to make sure the horn works. Also, we've got a turtle speed and a rabbit speed. Right now, the machine is on rabbit speed. If it's moving too quickly for us, we're just going to select the turtle speed just like that, okay guys? If we go to a setup location on rabbit speed, elevate, and then once we're up there, we've got to move around a bit. The Genie will automatically default to turtle speed, okay guys? The Skyjack doesn't do that. You manually have to select the turtle speed, or most Skyjacks. So it will automatically, Genies have that feature, they automatically default to turtle speed, okay? Now, once you come back down, they will not automatically default back to rabbit speed. It'll be on turtle speed and we'll manually have to take it off, okay guys? But other than that, we're gonna make sure the manuals are in there and you're pretty much good to go from there. As far as our sliding our work platform off, it's just a lever right here. We're just gonna push it. If this is extended out, guys, only one worker, maximum 250 pounds, okay? Other than that, you're pretty much good to go as far as the previous inspection goes. Now, for the practical, this is what we're looking at here. We've got these markers up on the roof here, guys. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're gonna do, inspections have been done on both booms. We can double up on the basket too as well. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna tag them, okay? So for this boom here, they can tag the one hanging down, the one across, and then go for the one in the middle. The other boom can tag that one, watch your head, then tag the one in the middle. If you guys are both going for the middle one, don't both go for it at the same time. Also, if you want to and don't want to tag the markers, I got no problem with you guys extending out and tagging the lights too as well. You can swing this way too. No problem going over the equipment. No one's working over there today. If you guys want to come this way too and tag those lights, I got no problem with that. Scissor lift, guys, same deal on this side. Inspections have been done on both machines. We can double up on the platforms. Again, one can start at one end, one can start at the other. We're going to go up, we're going to tag the signs, and then we're going to come back down. So again, you guys can crisscross each other, and no one both go for the one in the middle at the same time. Okay, guys? Other than that, we can just go for it. So just jump on, and we'll go. I'm just going to walk in the center here, just like the construction zone. If you guys are swinging the booms this way, just go swing them over there.
Okay, so yun. At sana na kumpleto yung napanood yung video at may natutunan kayo. Sana. At yun. At maganda naman yung pag explain ng instructor. So I think malinaw, madaling maintindihan. So ito nga yung ano, pagkatapos ng training mayroong binigay na ticket. Ayan, parang lisensya siya. Ayan. Yan, authorized nang mag-operate ng mga machine na yon, yung scissor lift, boom lift, yan, saka yung pole protection. So I'm ready to rock. Baka na naman natin mag-operate ng equipment. Talagang mapapalaban na naman tayo nito. May lisensya na. Pero pag wala, hindi ka pwedeng mag-operate ng mga machine na yon kasi bawal. So thank you guys for watching, and God bless. I love you all. Bye-bye.